In this video, I am going to do the line-wise explanation of the poem The Frog and the Nightingale. Now, since it is an English poem, and you have to write about it in your English exam, so it is always better कि हम इसको इंग्लिश में समझें, बट कहीं कहीं जहाँ जहाँ ज़रूरत होगी वहाँ वहाँ हम इसे हिंदी में भी समझेंगे ताकि ये आपके लिए थोड़ा और इजी हो जाए. Okay, so first let us try to understand the theme of this poem. This poem, The Frog and the Nightingale by Vikram Seth, it highlights the plight. Highlight matlab it presents before us the plight. Plight means unfortunate condition of someone. The problems, the plight of poor people. Okay? The problems faced by poor people. So this poem highlights the plight of the gullible and naive people. Gullible matlab people who can be fooled easily, and naive is people who show lack of experience, जिनको देख के लगता है कि इनको शायद दुनिया का कोई एक्सपीरियंस ही नहीं है, कोई इनका अपना जजमेंट नहीं है, कोई इनको ज़्यादा दुनिया की नॉलेज नहीं है, इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं है, तो उनको बोलते हैं नाइव, who show lack of experience, okay, and lack of judgment and lack of knowledge. They are called gullible and naive people. So this poem highlights the plight, the unfortunate condition of the gullible and naive people who fail to put their foot down, means they fail to stop something wrong that is happening. Okay, put their foot down is an idiom. It is a muhavra in English. Okay, in front of the dominating people, the rude people, the clever people, the commanding people, the scheming people, they fail to put their foot down in front of these people. And the world today is full of people like this, people who are dominating, who are rude, who are clever, who are commanding, who are scheming. Scheming means who make plans, जो plans बनाते रहते हैं, planning, plotting करते रहते हैं अपने आप को successful करने के लिए, और दूसरों को use करके अपने आप को successful करने के लिए. So they are called scheming people who exploit them, exploit, किसी को exploit करना means किसी को use करना अपने फायदे के लिए. Okay, who exploit them, and they can go to any extent, किसी भी हद तक उनको exploit करते हैं. The frog here belongs to this category of people, and the nightingale, she is gullible and naive, and that is why she is exploited by the frog, and exploited to that extent that she ultimately dies in the poem. Okay, she lands up killing herself. So, shuru karte hain poem. Once upon a time, a frog croaked away in Bengal bog. Every night, from dusk to dawn, he croaked on and on and on. So once there was a frog who always used to croak. Croak is the sound that is made by the frog, who croaked away in Bengal bog. Bog is daldal, जिसे हिंदी में कहते हैं. So wet muddy land, that is a bog, और इस bog का नाम है Bengal. Okay, so there was a frog who croaked away in Bengal bog every night from dusk to dawn. Dawn is very early morning, and dusk is the evening time. Every night, from the beginning of the night to the beginning of the morning. Okay, he irritated all the creatures of that bog, and he croaked on and on and on. This on is actually this on, means he continuously croaked on and on and on. But to make it rhyme with dawn, the poet has used AWN, ताकि वो dawn से rhyme हो सके. Okay, some poetic devices which are used are alliteration. Alliteration matlab when same sound is repeated again and again, same consonant sound is repeated again and again. Here, this is alliteration. Bengal bog, BB, this is alliteration. Dusk to dawn, DD, So this is alliteration. Now on and on and on. This is the same word that is repeated again and again. So this is repetition. Repetition. The figure of speech used here is repetition. Other creatures loathed his voice, but alas, they had no choice. And the crass cacophony blared out from the sumac tree, at whose foot the frog each night minstrelled on till morning light. I'm sorry, this is light. Minstrelled on till morning light. So other creatures loathed his voice. They hated his voice. But alas, they had no choice. They had no choice because the frog won't stop doing that. And the crass cacophony. Crass and cacophony. Again, the figure of speech used is alliteration. Okay? Crass means something stupid and meaningless. Cacophony is loud or harsh, unpleasant. Blared out from the sumac tree means unbearable noise, loud noise, unbearable noise. The frog sang very loudly, okay, from the sumac tree. The frog lived under the sumac tree, and under that sumac tree, that stupid loud sound blared out, and it came out, and the frog sang too loudly. At whose foot the frog each night minstrelled on till morning light. And every night at the foot of that sumac tree, means under that sumac tree, the frog minstrelled on. Now minstrel is the only positive word here that is used for the sound of the frog. Other words that are used are extremely negative, derogatory words, be it crass or cacophony, blared, ये सब negative words हैं. Minstrelled is a positive word which means to sing beautifully. To sing beautifully. Okay? Actually, minstrel in the historic time उनको बोला जाता था minstrel, जो राजा महाराजाओं के सामने बैठकर अच्छे जो लोग बहुत talented होते थे उनके सामने बैठकर अपने गाने present करते थे, उनको बोलते थे minstrel. And why this word is used here? Because he lived under this illusion that his voice was like the voice of a minstrel. He thought that he was a great singer. And because he thought he was singing beautifully, he sang all night till morning light. Neither stones, nor prayers, nor sticks, insults or complaints or bricks stilled the frog's determination to display his heart's elation. Those bog में रहने वाले creatures ने बहुत try किया. They tried a lot to stop that frog from singing. They tried pelting stones at the frog. उन्होंने stones फेंके उसके ऊपर, उन्होंने उससे मिन्नत करी, उन्होंने pray किया. ठीक है, they hit him with the sticks as well. उन्होंने उसकी बहुत insult करी, complain भी करी उसके बारे में, उसको bricks से भी पीटा. But nothing could still the frog's determination. Nothing could, still means to move. Nothing could move the frog's determination to display his heart's elation. The frog claimed that by singing he was expressing the joy of his heart. So nothing could stop the frog from displaying his joy, his happiness. But one night a nightingale, in the moonlight cold and pale, perched upon the sumac tree, casting forth her melody. But one night a nightingale. Nightingale is a bird which has beautiful voice, sings beautifully. But one night a nightingale, in the moonlight cold and pale, in the moonlight cold and pale. This figure of speech used here is imagery. Imagery means it helps the reader to build an image in his mind. Okay? It was a cold night. And this nightingale perched upon the sumac tree. Perch means the bird sat upon the sumac tree, casting forth her melody. Casting forth means presenting her melodious song in front of the creatures of that Bengal bog.